Hello friends, in today's video we're going to be changing the Honda Jazz tailgate. The car's been involved in a crash, so here is the massive dent, and also the rear windscreen was smashed. So what we've done is we've got the second-hand tailgate. So this costed us £100. So this tailgate came fully fabricated except the gas struts. So we're going to be reusing the gas struts from the old tailgate to the new one. Okay, here we go. So we've got two 10mm bolts to remove, two here and two there. What we'll have to do is after removing these bolts here, we'll have to get to the harness connector. So the harness, the way the harness is routed down is it just goes down from here, from this grommet down into the quarter light inner panel, and then quarter casing, and I guess the connector is somewhere behind here, and all we need to do is we just need to pull the panel out a bit so that we can have access to the connector at the back. We won't pull the whole casing out, so we're just gonna remove this panel first. Here we go. And on this side. So the next bit we're gonna do is we're gonna undo these screws here, two of them. These are Phillips screws. One here. Just gonna take this grommet off. There we go. Right, just gonna pull the casing out. There we go. In order to keep it in this position, we're gonna put something here like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use long nose pliers to press this clip, and then we're gonna push it out. There we go. So here's the connector at the back, which we need to disconnect. Just gonna press this clip. I'm gonna pull it out completely. There we go. So that's the connector out of the way. So the next thing we need to do is we need to undo this grommet here. I'm gonna pull out the harness from here. We'll have to be extra careful while pulling it out. There we go. That's the whole harness disconnected and pulled out of the quarter panel. Right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect the washer jet pipe from here. So just gonna pull it out just like that. Right, so just gonna undo the hinges now. So we're gonna do the right hand side first. We're using a 10mm socket on it to undo them. Two bolts to remove. There we go, that's one of the bolts out of the way. Right, we won't take it out completely. Right, so just gonna slacken off the left hand side. Again, two bolts, 10mm. Right, just gonna remove this final bolt now. While I'm taking it off, I'm gonna hold on to the tailgate so that it doesn't slide down. There we go. That's the last bolt I've taken off. So next we're gonna undo these two brackets for the gas struts. So just gonna do the right hand side first. Again, we are using 10mm sockets to undo them. There we go. There we go. Just gonna rest the gas strut down like this. Alright, just gonna undo the left hand side now. There we go, friends. That's the gas strut bracket, the mount removed. So we're just gonna take off the old tailgate. Right, so just gonna fit the second end part. There we go. Just gonna line up the hinges like that. So next we're gonna screw the struts, 2 tandem bolts. Now we're gonna screw the rest of the bolts. Right, just gonna connect the washer jet pipe now. There we go. That's fully home. Right, so just gonna route the harness through this hole here. There we go. Just gonna push it all the way down, let me more, and then just gonna push this grommet in, the tailgate harness grommet. There we go. There we go, that's that, nicely done. Right, here we go, friends. We've got the harness routed through the gaps. Just gonna plug it in like this. Hear the click. And this harness clicks in here like this. There we go. Right, so just gonna push the quarter casing back in here like that. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna push the grommet in. There we go. So then next we're gonna screw these 2 screws. One goes here. Right, one here. There we go. Here we go, friends. So the next we need to screw this trim here. There we go. Nice and easy. Just gonna take the seal out, which is tucked under the trim. Just gonna rest it on top of the trim like that. Just gonna do this side. There we go, friends. That's that done nicely. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shut the tailgate now to see whether it locks, and also we're gonna see the gaps and profiles. There we go, friends. So just gonna lock it. There we go. And then just gonna unlock it. Nice and easy. There we go. That's the tailgate replaced in no time. Thank you very much for watching the video.